演讲嘉宾是凯盛能源集团有限公司独立非执行董事刘瑞元。凯盛能源是香港最早投资“一带一路”的企业之一，也是香港极少数熟悉中亚的企业。好，我们有请刘瑞元先生演讲。
Please welcome Mr. Ivan Liew Sui Yun, Independent Non-Executive Director of Kaisun Energy Group Limited.
Excellency Secretary General Alimov, Ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Ivan Liew, representing Kaisun Energy Group Limited, to share with you our journey on being a pioneer in the Belt and Road from the perspective of an independent and non-executive director. I hope to give a glimpse of the hardship and difficulties Kaisun has endured over the years to get to where we are today. This is not to say we are painting a rosy picture of our accomplishments. No, it is far from that, but I can say for certain we are constantly making improvements, and we are now at a much better position than we were 6 years ago when we first invested in Belt and Road. But first of all, let me introduce to you Kaisun Operations. We are a Hong Kong GEM board-listed company, and before we diversify into Belt Road operations, with today's operation in mining and machinery manufacturing, agriculture, supply chain management, and some new economy business, such as esports. We started out as mineral and energy company with our coal mine operation in Inner Mongolia back in 2008. But in 2010, there was a nationwide consolidation of coal industries. So we have to make a decision, either of acquiring more coal mines and to continue mining business, or we could sell our coal mine and look for other opportunities. At that time, the board decided it's best to take profits, as we do not see further growth potential within China for the next 5 years. And we made a good move, as we were proven correct with the decision. What happened next was the group then acquired mining rights of a few coal mines in Belt and Road countries. This occurred because we believe in the going up strategy of China, which is actually the predecessor of Belt and Road initiative. A few board members who are expert in mineral and energy assisted the company on investment due diligence process. After visiting the site, we were very impressed with the coal quality and resources. And one of the mine was actually world-class anthracite mine with huge resources. Having that knowledge, everyone was excited with the potential of making a lot of money. Unfortunately, that plan did not go up, and instead it became a very costly and painful experience for Kaisun. But for the growth and future of the company, the board decided to journey into Belt and Road. In the first instance, all seems well, and the group was very eager and have feasibility studies completed and construction underway, because we were all eager to see the production in place as soon as possible. But as more and more financial and human resources were invested, the more problems and difficulties the group encountered. The biggest problem we encountered was language. Because of the locals spoke their language and Russian language, while our team were mostly English and Chinese speakers. So communication presented a huge issue. And to rectify this problem, we quickly hired a translator. But that caused other problems, because there was no way we could have known if the message had been delivered properly, or even worse, if the information were being misrepresented. From this, the group has learned to establish a local team and hire our own in-house experts to ensure proper communication flows. That was one of the major lessons in the Belt and Road, effective communication. And we are not just talking about communication, but we also need our people to understand the culture, because only by respecting the local culture, then can we work together in achieving our goals. A year in, and the group was still experiencing problems, but we have learned to deal with them one at a time. We have never felt we were in total control of the situation and felt very reactive, and we could only deal with the new problems when they arise. One example is a lawsuit in one of our coal mines. The mine is actually located at a very high altitude, and we needed expertise and financial help to develop. So we invited one of our mining peers from Xinjiang to co-develop this mine. We have entered a non-binding memorandum of understanding for Kaisun and our peer to co-develop the mine. To avoid any confusion, the announcement of this memorandum clearly stated that it was not legally binding and will require further agreement to make this into a proper contract. Hence, however, once the invested countries saw this announcement, they immediately requested us to pay a very hefty sum of taxes based on a potential deal. The tax was not justifiable, and we thought it was simply a huge misunderstanding, because there was the first time we have ever heard about paying tax based on an MOU. So naturally, we hired lawyers to represent us. Through the local lawyers, we tried to explain the situation, but the tax department did not listen and took us to court instead. By that time, no local lawyers were allowed to represent us because they were all afraid to fight against the authorities. So we were forced to hire lawyers from overseas. Management of Kaisun were very disheartened, as we had made conscious effort to promote the country. We created many job opportunities, educated the locals, and in return, we were treated worse than criminals. We were disillusioned and desperate for intervention. In the end, we then realized we could turn to our country to seek help for a way out. But despite going through all this, Kaisun still believes in the potential of Belt and Road. And till this day, we are still actively promoting it and doing business in the region. The court case was one of the hardest and most costly lessons for Kaisun to truly learn how to survive in the Belt and Road. So through this lesson, we realized that it was important to take matters into our own hands and to be proactive instead of waiting for things to change. So the group decided to spread investment into diversified portfolio. Now, as a result, we have businesses and investment in Xinjiang, Central Asia, Shandong, Shenzhen, Macau, Vietnam, the United Kingdom, and of course, Hong Kong. Given our knowledge and experience gained over the years, maybe we should have taken extra considerations on managing the investment risks in Belt and Road. But from an objective point of view, the board understands that Belt Road development is the only way forward, especially for Hong Kong. As its national strategy promoted by the government, we are now faced with new dimension of global business opportunities through connectivity and cooperation. Hong Kong is in the best position to capture these opportunities, as we are an international financial center in a strategic location. Despite the hardship we've been through over the years, we count ourselves very blessed that we have built many strong and open relationships with both locals and international partners. We have met many talented, intelligent, and wonderful people along the way. And I hope our collaborative efforts will help us to share the potential impact on growth and prosperity together. Thank you.
好，非常感谢刘总。